Cold emailing visionaries to reshape education's future. My journey of bold connections begins.
And he reach out back to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you tell that story?
That's it's interesting. I think actually I cold email a bunch of different people. I cold email Mark Cuban, Naval Ravikant. I actually just cold email Gary Tan yesterday to get like a ticket for the AI startup school. The two that got back to me have a conversation is the founder of TED, Richard Stallworman, which we kind of talk about education. In my cold email, literally I was saying, can we talk about blah blah blah? Can we talk about education? Or here's what I thought. Here's what I thought you think about. And in his reply, he really told me stop using the word education. Use how people learn instead. And I talked with him. He built up like this vision of where education is going. A lot of it is around decentralized education approaches, meaning school will be less relevant and more will, and teacher will take more guidance role. Uh, and I also cold email this billionaire who he's really low key. He's really undertone. So I probably shouldn't say his name. But he's not well known, but he's pushing like radical transformation in the education space and what he's doing. We will talk about what he's doing down the line, but it's interesting.
And what's the purpose of you cold call or cold email all these people? What are you trying to get out of it?
The purpose?
Yeah.
Um, I have different purpose for different reach outs. There are a few that I generally think what I'm working on Ponder is going to it might seem arrogant, but they're going to help them build their vision of education. And to get some context, Ponder is kind of we're building an AI mentor that simulate the student's future self to help them build real world skills and the soft skills at agency through projects, their own project ideas. And in my vision, what we are doing is really accelerating their vision of education, what education will become. So that's kind of why I reach out to them and I'd be like, I see what's your thoughts. I'm actually putting the next 20 years of my life to make this happening. Do you want to be part of it? That's one way. And I don't ask really radically. I kind of start with small yes, like what's your thoughts, what's your advice, or do you want me to send you monthly investor updates? And and we plan to put up a round for during summer. Hopefully this summer a seed round.
So give me a rough estimate. Like, can you tell me like how many of these have you done? Like, for example, like you've done 100 emails, 100 cold emails, 100 cold calls, and 10 have answered. And then I want to like out of those 100 you sent, or whatever the number is, like how many were like, leave me the fuck alone, like don't do this again. Like how many did you send out? How many were like replies, and how many were like negative?
There's no negative replies.
That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. So everyone out there listening, like you gotta do the reach out, right? I mean, most people are not gonna be a douchebag and say don't email, don't call me. They might ghost, they might not reply. Yeah. I think a lot of people are scared, like do what you're doing because they're afraid of like someone saying, hey Jason, how do you get my number?